Libra, sun, moon, and rising, you're done with doing things the old way. You're done with the tried and true way of doing things. It's time for you to trust in your originality and to shake some shit up. For the Libra suns, your ruling planet Venus is in Cancer. So you're in your fucking feelings. Lots is coming up from the past, and you're having to finally lay some shit to rest. But you just got Mars. Oh, a Libra just messaged me. Um, but you just got Mars. So the planet of gumption, drive, motivation is in your sign, and I feel like you about to get a fire lit up under that ass. Funny, I said a liar. Anyway, um, the King of Wands is on the bottom of the deck, and I'm just saying there's this newfound confidence, gumption, drive, motivation to go grab your shit because we got a lot to talk about. Hold on. Yo, 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 what's up, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? It's your girl, Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo, the rest of Leo season 2025. Yes, this reading is late as fuck. Your girl been out here trying to just live, and I feel like you're doing the same. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I know you see the lovers underneath there, but that's for the Patreon plunge. We'll save that. I'm ready to hop into it. So hydrate, light it if you need it. You probably do. Especially with Venus in Cancer. So I know y'all been feeling your feelings. I know that y'all have been in it. I know that there's stuff that's coming up to the surface that has to come out so it can be evaluated, sorted through, sifted through, processed, placed in its proper place. I'm ready to clear out any funky ass energy. Welcome in, my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the rest of Leo season 2025. Some of you are becoming an authority, a leader. Some of you are stepping up when it comes to like your role professionally. Some of you are becoming a mentor. Some of you are really inspiring other people to shoot their shot. I feel like for some of you, there's just this, you're getting more masterful with your confidence, getting more masterful with your creativity, getting more masterful within passion. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that is like playing a big role in the rest of your Leo season or is heavy on your mind in some sort of way. I just feel like with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this is Sun in Leo, the card that specifically is governed by the astrological transit of Sun in Leo. And you're learning so much about yourself. So much is being revealed about who you are at your core. So much is being revealed about how you love, how you present, how you show up, the face that you show the world. Some of you need to check your rising sign, and see what's going on with your rising sign. I do feel like, interesting though, the King of Wands, I will give you a little bit of the plunge. The King of Wands is turning away from the lovers. So some of you know you got shit to do and that romantic relationships do not need to be your number one priority right now. Some of you are healing, recovering from a relationship, possibly breaking up, possibly have broken up, whatever it is. I just feel like there, Mars is going to give you this sense of like fire and power and urgency, and you need to like make sure you know where to harness that energy. Leo is the sign of I will. It does govern willpower. And so what do you need to apply your willpower into? Think on that. First card out is the Nine of Swords. Okay, like I said, some of y'all may have been going through it. This is the ending of a cycle in the realm of your mind. Some of you have been really, really stressed out. Some of you have been anxious and scared and not sleeping well, having nightmares or having like weird dreams. Some of us have been in a place where we've been just super stressed out. It may involve someone else that has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. there may be stuff that needs to be said that isn't being said. That shit is keeping some of you up at night. The lack of expression, the lack of verbalization, the wondering, whatever it is, it's keeping you up or it's disrupting your schedule. And some of you are just going through it, heartbreak, pain. But the thing is, don't play yourself and just blow in the breeze and keep it moving like air signs do, and fuck around and miss out on the opportunity to extract the data from this darkness. There is a lot of wisdom to be transmuted from these wounds, or wisdom to be created from wounds. And I just think that there's a thought process or a perspective or an outlook on life that you can't take with you anymore. It's not serving you anymore. Maybe this person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements isn't serving you anymore, or is taking up too much space in your head. And for some of us, I just feel like the rest of Leo season, it's time to get really, really clear about what is stressing you out so that you can process it. Don't run from it. Don't evade it. Don't distract yourself. Don't la 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 your way through this shit. The thing is that your sight is obstructed. So some of you are stressing out because you can't, or stressing out, excuse me, over things that you can't see. You don't have all the answers. You don't know what's really going on with this person. You don't really know where their mind's at, where their head's at. You don't know. And that's what's paining you. I think a lot of you are experiencing pain because you don't have the full story. You don't have all the information. You don't know what the real truth is. You don't know what's going on anymore, is how that feels. Some of you are really trying to evade the pain that you're going through, especially if it involves someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. I feel like you're turning your back, or you're trying to turn your back, but just don't turn your back, and don't keep it moving until you've acquired until you've learned the lesson, boo. That's what this is. Be willing to learn the lesson. Be willing to be a novice. Be willing to be a beginner. Be willing to be humbled. Be willing to be knocked down a peg. Be willing to have your heart broken open. Be willing. The Six of Cups. There's a lot about nostalgia. Some of you are really stressed out about someone that's in the past, and that makes sense. Your ruling planet, Venus, is in Cancer. Cancer governs the past. Cancer is home, the past, family, roots, but it's also the end of a matter. And so whatever is coming to the surface, whatever nostalgia is plaguing you, whatever issues with someone that you thought was a soulmate, or someone that you know is a soulmate, whatever this is, I just feel like there's a profound fucking lesson to be learned here. And it will require you not hiding your head in your hands and looking at the past, looking at your behavior, looking at the decisions that you made, looking at the things that you did, looking at how you treated this person, looking at how this person treated you. I feel like for some of you, there's someone with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that's playing a big role. Someone, there's something also about specifically Scorpio, because this is Sun in Scorpio. I feel like harmony wants to be established in the realm of your emotions and your spirituality. Some of you are learning how to receive. Some of you are learning how to give. Some of you are stressed out about what someone else is receiving or giving. Some of us are caught up in trying to establish a new normal, some new sense of normalcy in your life, possibly. I just feel like there's a lot from the past, childhood wounds, old lovers, love that made you feel like a child. There's some sort of wound or healing that is coming up to the surface because harmony, balance, receptivity needs to be established here. And the center of the reading is the Queen of Wands. I mean, so there's someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's still in the center of your heart, that still has you in a way, or you're still like figuring out this whole, like, the whole like concept of like a soulmate, or losing a soulmate, or um, healing these like childhood traumas. I just want to go ahead and turn all these over. The Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands. This Queen of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, or they're still holding on to you. I feel like they're that person, that fiery person in your life, um, has a goal, has a vision, has a plan, and they're coming up against lack mentality or scarcity mentality. You may be really struggling. It's like the King and the Queen of Wands are out here. So some of you are like, oh my God, this was a perfect pair. Oh my God. But there's a separation. The Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups are in between the King and the Queen. And so I feel like whoever this perfect pair is or was, there's a lot of heartbreak, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of uncomfortability, there's anxiety, there's indecision, there's vacillation. You're going back and forth. Um, and the King and the Queen are looking in different directions. So I feel like you may be at a separation with someone who's like, I'll go my own way. I'm going in a different direction, or I'm doing something different. I feel like the center of Leo's, the remainder of Leo season is asking you to get really, really clear about what the vision is. What is your vision? What is your plan? Some of you also, I feel like, are feeling hella popular, feeling hella confident, feeling hella sexy. Some of you are like doing your thing, getting your body right. I know you see the abs, anyway. Um, there's something here around like you're feeling yourself, but check yourself before you wreck yourself, because some of you are trying to just keep it moving and you're not done with something in the past, or that thing in the past isn't done with you, or there's just like y'all aren't done learning the lessons, or extracting the data from the darkness. With the Nine of Swords being the first card out, there is data, there is information to extract from this darkness. I just saw 11:01 on the clock. There is a divine reset that comes in when you're willing to look, when you're willing to see, when you're not just evading the uncomfortability. This person with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements in the center of your heart or in the center of the reading, I feel like they are very much so trying to get back on their confidence game. They're on they're like evaluating their own lack or scarcity mentality. I feel like they're in a place where they're trying to figure out why they held on or why you're holding on. Someone's holding on to something. What are you clinging too hard to? And what do you need to, and once you figure out what you're clinging to, it's going to be easy for you to take what is of value and keep it moving. There's something here about don't be a groupie, keep it motherfucking moving. Someone is moving forward, especially if they have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placement. Someone is moving on, someone is moving forward. You don't have the hold that you used to, they don't have the hold on you that they used to. I just feel like you're turning your back on lack and scarcity. There's a brand new cycle in the realm of how you express your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. I feel like it's time to get really clear about what you need to turn your back on and what you need to move towards. What do you need to harness your energy into? No major arcana. So 2 court cards, no major arcana. I feel like the rest of Leo season, the divine is going to let you figure this one out. Hydrate. The rest of Leo season, I feel like feels very Saturnian, where it's almost like there's like a karmic test. Like the divine's trying to see, what have you learned? What have you learned from all of this? And what are you going to do with the information that you've gleaned? Where are you going to harness this energy? Where are you going to take this? What are you going to create? Where are you going? Venus in Cancer is like, yo, let's evaluate the past. Let's uproot it so that we can offload any emotional baggage. So when Venus goes into Leo, you are ready to fucking shine. You are ready to stand in your confidence. You're ready to like pursue what it is that you want confidently, clearly, with a lot of clarity. Because right now, I feel like there's not much clarity, with the Nine of Swords being the first card out. All right, let me pull back. There's someone else in your life that has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements in their big three, Sun, Moon, or Rising. and you are stressed out about them, they are stressed out about you. It may be mutual, but there's pain there. So let's unpack the pain. I feel like you unpack the pain by way of evaluating your relationship to give and take, your relationship to mutuality, your relationship to reciprocity. There's a new foundation in the realm of your emotions that comes after a period of feeling rejected. Maybe some of you are struggling with rejection. Some of you are feeling rejected. Some of you felt rejected and turned that rejection into regeneration, and you're becoming very unfuckwittable. Some of you have a fucking mask on that is getting ready to fall off, and everyone's going to be in the position to see you for who you really are. Does that terrify you or does that excite you? That should answer a lot in itself. This person with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I feel like, is very much so down to exchange, down to like it's mutual with that person with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. Someone wants to give. I also feel like there are lessons from the past that want to teach you something and that want to like give you a dose of confidence. Some of you are experiencing like, is this my perfect pair? Is this a match for me? Does this work? Is this who I'm supposed to like be pouring my energy and my time into? Some of us are in this place where we know what it is we want. We know the direction that we're going in life. We feel very confident. We're feeling attractive. You may be feeling really popular, but underneath that, there's some lack or scarcity or a fear of not being enough or a fear of not having enough. There is a new foundation that wants to be established in regards to your physical health, in regards to the way you value yourself, a new foundation in your self-worth. That's it. Okay, Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Some of you are used to external validation. Your main source of validation comes from external sources. People telling you how pretty you are, people telling you how talented you are, people telling you how much they love your work or how much they appreciate you. And now those hits don't hit like they used to. That external validation don't hit like it used to. There could be new people who are just all around you gassing you up, and it doesn't mean shit the way that it used to, because the divine is trying to get your source of validation to come from a very internal, very personal, very spiritual place. Some of you are dealing with someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, and I hear stingy. They're being stingy with their energy. They're holding on. They're withholding. They're not sharing as much as they could, or they've withdrawn or backed up in some sort of way. And some of you, especially if you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, you're gonna be like, boy, please, ciao, boo. Watch me move, watch me work, watch me expand, watch me grow, watch me better myself. Some of you are having to watch someone else glow up. Some of you are someone is watching your glow up. I just feel like there's something here about I don't like what I'm seeing, or I'm looking and I'm not getting the information. I'm feeling apart from you. I'm feeling this distance. For those of you that have kids, I feel like your child is really struggling with something that was said to them in the past. I feel like your child is really struggling to receive or feel love, and your child may be really struggling with confidence. And I feel like, I'm going to just say it how it came. That's a reflection of you. Some of you, your children's confidence levels are a reflection of your confidence levels. And so as soon as you start to remember who the fuck you are, and as soon as you start to get back in your confidence bag, it really helps your child. Okay. This person with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, I feel like, is going in a different direction than anticipated. This person with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements is withholding. If you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements in your big three, you need to get real clear around, where are you telling yourself that there's not enough? Where are you afraid that there's not enough? There could be a need to pinch pennies. There could be a need to be a bit more frugal. There could be a need to spend less, or just check in on your finances. Um, some of you, some of us are in a place of being close to burning out. That Ten of Wands is a burnout card. And so, but it also is, you don't have to worry about me. It's that kind of energy where it's just like, I will take what is of value and go in a different direction. I will take this and leave. I will take what you give me. I will take your lack. I will take your scarcity and watch me transmute it into prosperity and abundance. Some of you have like a vendetta to prove or something to prove. Some of you are like, be careful of thinking about like you got to prove something to somebody. There is no competition. Whoever you're competing with in your head, that shit is an illusion. And you're not realizing that whoever you were competing with was never a competition to you, never compared to you. Y'all were never on the same level. So the only person you're really competing with is yourself from yesterday. And that came out in the Leo reading too. So I feel like check yourself when it comes to comparison or when you're trying to compare two people or two experiences. It's almost like I experienced this very soul, God-given, divine experience, and I'm trying to compare something that's very light and airy and bubbly to this really intense thing, and it's just not gonna work. I don't know what that's about, but be careful of comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. Be sure to check out that Leo season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates you need to know about. I'm also very intrigued and excited to clarify these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Me and my ethical cult are going to pull more cards and clarify each of these. So I hope to see you over there. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below. Anything else? I just keep looking at the Queen of Wands at the center of the reading. You're going to learn something from someone that was very fiery or very confident. Some of you are gaining your confidence back this season. Some of you lost your confidence. Some of you felt like you lost your mojo. You lost your spark. Some of you felt like you lost a soulmate. Some of you felt like you lost someone that felt very familiar to you, or like my soul recognizes your soul. I just heard namaste. So the light in me recognizes the light in you. And I feel like someone was trying to nurture something in you, grow and expand, trying to pour into you in a way, trying to get you in a position where you are actually receptive to their light, to their love. And I feel like the closer we get to Virgo season, you're going to finally do it. You're going to let yourself receive the love. You're going to start to understand what happened in the past. You're going to start to see the past clearer. And it's going to put you in this position where you express your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy in a very, very different way. But Leo season is not going to let you leave without a clear understanding of what the fuck are you holding on to? Why are you holding on to this thing and you didn't give it your all? How are you holding this? How are you expecting this person to hold on to you when, like, what did you give them to hold on to? What are you giving them to hold on to? What's being withheld? And eventually, if you are withholding, if you refuse to be transparent, if you refuse to be vulnerable, someone's walking away or already has or will be walking away like permanently, you know? But Libra, sun, moon, and rising, I feel like Mars coming into your sign is going to reposition you. It's going to make you more fiery, more dominant, more slick-mouthed. It's going to put you in a position where you're willing to do it on your own. All of these cards are solitary except for the Six of Cups. And that's Scorpio energy. So what do you desire? Who do you desire? Who are you feeling nostalgic about? And what are you going to do about it? I'll see you over on the plunge. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.